Hey guys, my name is Steve. I'm a part-time reseller. I do reselling on a part-time basis and make a little extra money. So it's been a long time since I did a video. So, I keep on saying I want to do even up to daily videos or at least 5 videos a week, but I need about 48 hours in a day. I'm so busy with work and everything else. I trade stocks a little bit and then do eBay a little bit and then work. Than the wife. So, not enough time, but hopefully if you guys start enjoying this a little bit more, I can provide more content. So this video is going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be my top 10 things I have sold recently. Might be some good bolos in there, things that you might be on the lookout for to resell on eBay. But first I'm going to go over, I did a test, eBay, hourly profit test, and I'll leave a link in somewhere up there to that video where I basically went over a test where I went into a thrift store and I bought the items. I accounted for all of my time doing it, and I figured out an hourly wage based on that batch. So I wanted to do more of a series showing you the more of the process of that. But again, like I said, time got to me. But this is still a good breakdown. I've sold about 90% of that, so it'll give you a good figure on what you can expect to receive as an hourly wage doing eBay. And specifically, I sell 95% clothing items. So this will be based on my batch. Testing for that. So let's get into the test batch. So if you followed my video before, that some of this will be repetitive, but then we'll get into the meat of what I sold things for. Let me put on my eyes real quick. So this batch was 19 items, bought at $92.57. That averages to $4.87 per item. That's all in, taxes, everything. And let's delete here. Time in the thrift store, 80 minutes. I'm going to go over this part quick because you can go to my other video to see the beginning part. Pictures, 36 minutes. Listing, 96 minutes. Shipping, 57 minutes. Basically, roughly 3 minutes per for after the item's sold to package it, ship it. Total time was 269 minutes, 4.5 hours, which broke down to the goal was $10 per item. And so this is my math. 19 items times $10 equals 190 divided by 269 minutes divided by 269 minutes times 60 minutes. Equals $42.37 per hour was my goal. So let's get into what things sold. I started this on 3/13, and basically I got my money back within 5 days of this. So right here, 5 items basically broke me even. The 6th item got me into the profit. So let's get into, that's the total. And then I broke it down into hourly as I come up. So as you can see, out of the 19 items, so now I'm starting to get into the profit at 13th, and I started calculating it. It's at $30.28 per hour. 14th item, 33, 15th item, 36, and that's what I sold. I have 4 more items to sell out of this batch, but I'm at $36. So 42 was a realistic goal. Those other items might sell next week. They might take a year to sell, but based on this batch, I think 42 is realistic, and if I sell all of them, it'll probably be a little over 42, but you can always, have somewhat of a percentage of the sales it probably won't sell. So I'd say $40 to $45 per hour based on this batch is pretty accurate. I want to do more batches because one batch does not really say the whole story. But that gives you an idea. Again, if you're interested in that, go to the previous video, and I'll try to show more of these. If you're interested in this, I'll show other test batches where I show you my hourly wage. A lot of times, 5 days is pretty good where we get my money back, but I kind of keep in my head, a lot of times I'm getting my money back. As long as I get the stuff, get home, list it right away, a lot of times I can have my money back the next day. So that's pretty good when you're doing this business. You have your money back right away and the rest is profit. So let's get into the sales. So this first item, this is my top 10 sales in about the last month. So here is Ralph Lauren new with tags. Ralph Lauren in general does pretty well for me still. It's very saturated, but I think being top rated seller helps me because I think I sell above what other people might. So I think that really helps me. So I will continue to be top rated seller. I've kind of weighed the pros and cons of if it's worth it, if it's not. But I think for me, what I'm selling, it's worth it because I think I get more sales because of it. So this one sold for $43. This was a full price item. Next one is another new with tags, Under Armour. You can find this new with tags in the thrift stores. Sometimes if I'm just in a hurry, that I'm just kind of going down the aisles quickly looking for the tags. If I have more time, then I go through more items. But this was, I believe, a full price sale again, $46. This was one my wife picks up. She kind of has been trying to play around with the women's stuff. I usually did men's stuff before, but she's going to the thrift store 90% of the time now, so she's kind of getting into both. Eileen Fisher is another one. It's very saturated, but new with tag, $188. Decided to take a chance on this, and this took a best offer, I believe, 35 to 40, no less than 35. Here's another Ralph Lauren, quarter zip. It's a very good thing to look out for, especially in the bigger size. It could be somewhat of a slower sale, but it's the right time of year where they are selling. This one, can't remember if this was full price, but probably at least 35, if not. I'm not too greedy. When people come, most of these items, I think these I usually have $4 based on my thrift store prices, anywhere from $4.19 to $4.99 based on the thrift stores I go to. So, like I said, people give me a fair offer. You don't lowball me. And usually, lowball I consider anything pretty much half or less of what I have it. I consider lowball, and I'll usually won't even counter. Depend on the item. If I've had it a while, then I'll counter. If it's a fairly new item and they come with a lowball offer, I'm just going to pretty much deny it, decline the offer, and move on. Here's a Levi's jacket. These are another one to look out for. You look at the numbers and see what style it is. But most of these Levi jackets you make pretty good money for. Here is a Diesel jeans. These are a very good one to look out for. And like I said, jeans, I'm usually paying. I have a few thrift stores around me that they're $4.19 for jeans. So when I go to those thrift stores, I'm picking up pretty much anything that I think is decent. And in other stores I go to, they're roughly $6 per jeans. So I look out for the better ones there. This is one that I picked up just yesterday and sold for, I took a best offer of $42. Again, I'm not greedy. I'm sure I have it listed for $54. It sold in a day. Could I have held out and got more or full price because this is a very, very good brand? Sure, but I'm not greedy. I bought these for $4.19 because they were at the good thrift stores in my area, and sold them for $42. So it turned into $42 in one day. I'm all for it. Next one, 7 from Mankind. Another good brand. This one, I cannot remember what I took. I think it was right around the $45 to $50 range. I could even have been full price on this, but I can't remember. This was about 3 weeks ago on the sale of this one. Ralph Lauren, another one. This is a full zip Polar Tech. So anytime you see this Polar Tech, you're usually going to get the more money for it. This one, I believe I took $50 for. And the last one is, I'm going to consider it my wife's first home run. I mean, she gets a lot of stuff where she buys for $4, turn it into 40 or 50. But this last one, she bought Nail of Norway. I mean, she got it, and it sat for about a month. I had some lowball offers on it. People offered me 50, 60, 70, and then finally I took offer for, I believe, 110. And yeah, so that's her home run. She's paid $449 for this and turned it into over $100. So let's get into shipping. This item was one item I bought just yesterday and sold it for $42. But I made if I can find it, I'll put it up above again on shipping. Shipping, if you are prepared and you have the right supplies, you can save a ton on shipping. This person was from California, and that's the reason kind of why I decided to make a video again, just because I saved so much money on this. I thought I'd include it in this video. But this person bought it from California, and I'm in North Carolina. And to ship it priority, if I put it just in a regular bag, based on the dimensions, it would be basically $16. So I'm saving like $9 on one item because I can fit it in a flat rate envelope. So if you don't know how to do this, or if you want to see a video, I think I got a video up on this as well where it shows you how to save a ton. I think that's what the title is, Save a Fortune Shipping on eBay or something like that. I'll try to include that up above as well. But basically, 95% of the jeans I can fit in a flat rate envelope. And there's a little trick. Some of them are kind of tough to get in there, and you have to reinforce it a little bit. But I've never had a problem with the post office. They close naturally. So if you want to see how this is done, as you can see, I saved $9 on this. So I mean, if for every 100 people that buy from me from California that buy jeans, I save $900. That's freaking almost a nice vacation somewhere. Yeah, if you want to see that, but it's just amazing how much you can save if you just have a little knowledge and use that to your advantage. So thanks again, guys. I'll try to make some more videos. If I get some traction and you guys start noticing, I'll increase it. Increase the frequency that I post videos. Right now, I kind of just try to post when I have time, or if an idea comes to my head, like today, and I had the time to do it. So take care, guys. See ya. Bye.